What if Greenland was colonized? Yeah. So it's 1980. It's 982 when you find a new continent. You're happy. You got a new continent, practically. You call it Greenland to trick the settlers, and you give it to everyone. See? That's what Greenland happened. And people took it, used it, and then the Danish took it. And now in 2025, it's still Danish, but maybe American eventually. Now, let's just say it was colonized by some people. Yeah, we might say it's cold up there. We wouldn't want to colonize it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Let me just add the sun. There we go. Now it's warm and nice. So now we have Greenland, and people are definitely going to invade. And it's now found in 1203. But the French and the Holy Roman Empire, they both somehow find it. Now let's say the Holy Romans get the middle, the French get the north, and the Byzantine Empire gets the south. How did the Byzantines get there? They hadn't discovered it yet, and the Byzantines took it. They arrived right there, the French and the Holy Romans. The Holy Romans went fast to try to get it, while the French went a bit slower, and the French got the north half. So it was split nicely, you could say. But after a while, times will change. The north, that part of the Holy Romans, and go to the French, because the French are like, bro, just give me it. And they're like, fine. But then the Byzantines are like, I kind of want more land, buddy. But they don't. And the Holy Romans are like, no. They partially invade the Holy Romans up there. Yeah, they partially get it. Then they kind of don't get much. And that's how it works eventually. But what about the Mongols? The Mongols got to come in, so the Mongols come. They go through your north path, and they invade. They're able to invade the coast of the Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman is the easiest to invade. And it's probably because invading the French would make it way colder for them. Invading the Byzantines is probably a bad idea. So, yeah. The Holy Romans are mad, but they can't be too mad. But then they say. Then the Mongols too. Which is kind of stupid. I'll admit. Across the Holy Roman Empire's coasts are being just stolen off of Greenland. Their naval Greenland Empire is kind of sucking right now. And the Mongols are happy. Now we got a big problem coming up that we might not be able to avoid. Something bad's gonna happen, like the Holy Roman Mongolian War. It starts with the Mongolians and having tension in Greenland. Escalates to them invading Poland, direct border with them. Also, this was an act of like their plan, kind of. But they get to it. The Holy Romans do not like this. They're scared, I just said. But also, they're kind of getting defeated pretty hard. They make a little bit of a way through, but then they get, cooked. Kind of. They're starting to lose. You can see they're in. Well, you also realize how strong the Mongolians are, how scary they are. You see that they're kind of taking a turn in their ways. But yes, let's go back to them finishing off the Holy Roman Empire eventually, which is kind of bad. This will definitely change some history. Actually, that might just change a ton of history. But also, the Mongolians go from, the smallest part. I'm gonna just want something to being the probably. I think you could say the biggest province in Greenland. I can't tell if France is bigger, but France doesn't even like it about it. But Mongolia uses that naval sea route to get to it. France is scared. France does not like it. Sweden is scared because, the Byzantine Empire kind of is starting to lose interest in their greatness. So the Mongolians say, "Yo, dude, can you just buy this from me?" You don't even care about them. They're like, "You know what? That seems like a fair deal." And also, they're kind of scared of the Mongolians. You know, they're gonna scare the empire, so the Mongolians take them over. But then we see the Mongolians decline, and how they start to lose everything to become Rome. And the Holy Romans are back, just not that big. But they still get a bit of a Greenland escape. But with that time, the Mongolians are on, and it was kind of free territory. The French definitely took some of it. But then a new nation formed, called Scandinavian Law. Scandinavian love is like kind of good, but yeah. Oh no, someone save us. This video is getting very boring. Microstate flags. See, these are the microstates after the Holy Roman Empire just left. They didn't even care about their Greenland territory, so they just left kind of. They were a crippling state, they didn't want the state, so they became microstates. Up there. I don't like how they did earlier, but still, this is what they look like. And then there's also this French land that just got independent because France was like, you can just have it. But yeah, let's go flags. Nordic, yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Zikia, wait a minute, that French Cala, probably a puppet nation of France. North Roman, wait, is that the South Roman? Hey, it's South at least, guys. South Roman. Are you kidding me? This guy lost name. Bullet. What the heck? Please, Munkle. Bro, you're trying to truck. But guys, remember, they're here. Just remember. Okay, now we're gonna go on yapping spree of history. It rhymes. This is like a history lesson. This is what you'd learn in one day. Well, the Mongol, I don't know their names anymore, but they just like annexed them. And MN. I'm just gonna say them by their initials. Or if I know their name, French Cala got annexed by France because France wants more land. Kind of makes sense. North Roman and South Roman need a union. And change the name because it had to be Roman versus Roman. Now it's what? And then Bull Lunch took over. But yeah. And oh yeah, I forgot to name this new nation named no. But yeah. Remember, France is a happy place. You don't have to worry tonight. Now, Greenland won't change for a while, and that's why we're going into the long time. Might is the British. Yes, they make a new nation. Yeah, cry. Everyone cry. Greenland has to be around once by the British. But one nation saved the other from the British. And they probably would annex next if they had it. But yeah, they get saved from the British. British Greenland. Yay, it's their own republic, yeah, yay! But after the French go mad, they get sectioned off. Hey, oh no, World War I. Yep, World War I. I covered it last, so I'm not talking about it, but we gotta do history right now, right? It starts with the British, because that's not them. Taking over partially for the war, for the war. Then the USA taking land for the war. This is they just do this just to get a quick border. This also causes them to join in maybe a bit earlier when Germany takes that, and US and Britain combat them to kick them out of Greenland. Because they didn't want the Germans in their territory. And then the Russians gonna hop in. Also the Germans take this to save them from the revolutions. What the heck is gonna go on there? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of chill until after the war. Right before the Russians are taken, they give that land to the U.S. But really don't want anyone else to have it. And USA gotta take a little chunk. Britain's gotta take a little chunk. These are just for now. The Newfoundland. Newfoundland is made of this new country with the Newfoundland Empire. Wow. Then there's the RR again. The back. These are in a different area, definitely. then that is like sectioned off territory for now because no one really cares about it. In World War II, nothing really happens. After that, the USA just leaves, Cold War. Practically nothing, just in NATO. And actually, also we're like fixing this one later. Let's just quickly do some stuff. Yeah, no, we're gonna kind of call him. So he gives up the territory to them. And there's the blue circle, it's NATO. But they are kind of like, because they wanted the Warsaw back somehow. And yeah, they're a Russian ally. Also, we will be making a wrap for this video just in case you don't have time. Also, vote for videos. Maybe a mystery series or anything. Also, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Last time for what is it called again? I think that was called End Show, where we do stupid stuff on my favorite app, Sketches. Add an abuse. Brothers, I didn't want to no, we don't want to have me abuse and type of stuff. But yeah, kind of holding arms drawing. Red abuse. Markers are not. No, it's all red. Wait, should I draw my characters like this? The eye didn't work. What do we do, guys? What do we do? I'm kind of cocked. Kind of bad. Yeah, I forgot what... Wait a minute. I kind of had to rank... You like German. Yo, bro. Pencil. But, bye-bye. Bye.